Hi guys, welcome to Big Jim's Bass Place with me, Big Jim, and today we're looking at this absolutely stunning Eve Iona Elite 4-string. Eve are a company based in Dundee, Scotland, headed up by Douglas Mullen, whose signature is on the Trostall cover just there, and all the basses they make are completely handmade, whether it be the classic range or this, which is the Iona range. They do two different ranges within those two ranges, which are the standards, which are bolt-on basses and also without the rarewood tops, and the elite ranges which have rarewood tops or natural tops if you want it, and also either a neck through or a set neck construction. So looking at this bass, you can see it's absolutely stunning, absolutely gorgeous. The build quality in it is absolutely phenomenal. The attention to detail is second to none. Now if we start at the top here, we've got some Warwick Charlotte tuners, a quarter sawn super heel mahogany neck with a Sepo mahogany and alder heel block. Now at the top here we have a super heel mahogany headstock with an ABM nut. Now the ABM nut that we're using here is fully adjustable and is brass, and we have a walnut veneer over the headstock. I think that gives it a really nice touch, and it's just, this bass is just pure unadulterated class. Now on the back here we have a super heel mahogany control cover with a Sepo mahogany body. Now on the front we have Sepo mahogany and an alder heel. Now obviously these are wings that are stuck on to a centre block on the bass, so you do get a hell of a lot of different tonal variations out of this bass. Absolutely phenomenal. And on top of that you have a wengy top, or wenge depending on how you pronounce it, with, I'm not sure if you can see it, with an alder veneer. There are high-res images of this bass at the Eve Guitars website and at Bass Gear's website, who stock these. Now if we start looking at the fingerboard, we have a Paduak fingerboard, or Paduak depending on your pronunciation, which is P-A-D-U-A-K. 24 frets and a 16-inch radius. Now you can see the neck is very thin here, and also on the back it is thin and very fast. This bass is completely sealed, as you can imagine. Now if we start looking at the pickups, here we have an Eve soap bar pickup and an Eve single coil. Now the hardware is all black with a Spectre professional locking bridge. The EQ on this is a volume for the front pickup. Now if I've just pulled it up, as you can see, and that makes it passive. If I push it in, that makes it active. Then we have a volume for the rear pickup, which if I pull up, makes the soap bar go into series, and push it in, it's in parallel. Then we have a 2-band EQ with bass, cut and boost with a centre dent on that, and a treble cut and boost with a centre dent on that also. One thing I haven't done myself is inside the control cavity you have a small control on there, almost like a dip switch, that you can control the volume of the active circuitry to match it with the volume of the passive. Now I haven't done that, so the active circuitry is going to sound slightly brighter on this. Amplifier wise, I'm using EBS Reedmar head, which you can see everything is set flat, and that is just DI'd straight through a mixing desk straight into the camera, so there's no editing at all on the volume or the tone of this bass post video. So there's no putting it into Logic, no do anything of that, it's just the pure tone of the bass. Now also I'm using a PJB C4 cabinet, absolutely great cabinet. You can see this one is marked. This is one of my personal ones, which are gigged regularly, so it's going to get marked, etc. And this is purely just so I can hear it. And then we have some iso blocks, just so in here everything doesn't start rattling. It's purely the reason why. And I'm talking into an SE Electronics magneto condenser mic, which is just set up in the room. Looking at the tonal variations on the bass, I've got it in passive mode with purely the front pickup on only, and the rear pickup is off, and obviously the treble and bass don't work in active mode. Fantastic tone coming out there. Now if I just whack that off and put the soap bar in, it's going to be a punchier tone. Absolutely fantastic tones coming out of these. Now if I put the bass into active, and we're just using the front pickup now, and both the treble and bass are centre dented again. Fantastic tone coming out of that. Obviously you can hear the warmth coming out of the wood as well. Absolutely fantastic. Now the rear pickup in parallel mode. Fantastic tones coming out of there. Now if we put it into series, obviously it's going to be slightly rounder tone and slightly more punchy. Great tone coming out of that. So if we put them both on now and turn the rear pickup back slightly, this is one of my favourite tones, just flat. Fantastic tone coming out of this bass. If we take the treble off slightly, you can obviously hear the difference. Now the circuitry on this is absolutely fantastic. It is an Eve Iona circuit, along matched with the Eve Iona pickups. Absolutely fantastic coupling there, and they've been purposely matched together. Brilliant, just absolutely fantastic, really responsive. Whether you want to do some jazz on it, or you want to do some blues, so you notice I haven't touched a thing on the EQ, so the settings for that are the front pickup all the way up, the rear pickup off slightly, the bass centre dented, and the treble is just pulled back. Now also this bass, when you're using a pick, is absolutely fantastic. It just takes anything you want to throw at it. Absolutely fantastic, whether you're doing, you know, heavy rock, or you want to do some deep funk, or dub, it'll just take anything you want at all. Even same controls again on slap. This bass is just absolutely monstrous, and it will take any punishment. Douglas, you've made an absolutely outstanding bass.